Hey, I hope you all are well. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Tish, and today you are coming at home with me as we look at my newly designed entryway as well as my spring front porch. So stick around and see what all I've been doing at home. So we're going to get started in the entryway. I love board and batten. I've used it before in my dining room in my previous home, and I wanted to do it here in my entryway. So I am starting off by adding in the board and batten. I use 1x3s. They were pre-primed that I picked up at Lowe's, and that is what I use to create the board and batten design. I spaced out my boards every 22 inches, I believe it was, trying to avoid the outlets, but you will see in a little bit that didn't work out as well as I wanted it to. I did, like I said, pre-measured, so I left painter's tape where each of the slats of wood would go. That makes it go by so much faster when you have the wood pre-cut, because you know what height it's going to be. You can really zip through this really fast. Alright, so here is what I have so far. When I did the measurements, my entry table was here. I thought I surpassed the outlets, but I did not. I ended up measuring right smack dab in the middle of the outlet. So I created a frame to go around the outlet. That way that when I put the wood there, it's not just a big gap where the outlet is. So I'm gonna go ahead and attach that now. It is pink because it's leftover wood from when I did my daughter's bedroom, but it's all gonna be painted white anyway. So little faux pas, that's how you would cover up an outlet if it ends up in the way of your boards. So to overcome my outlet challenge, I am adding a frame around the outlet using 1x2. It is pink, like I said, because this is extra wood from when I did my daughter's wall treatment in her room. So I'm going to use those scraps instead of using a brand new piece of wood, and just measure out whatever your outlet cover is and use those measurements to create a frame using 45-inch angles. All right, now that the wall is done, I'm going to add lights. So these sconces are actually battery operated sconces that I picked up to go on either side of the mirror. This mirror I found at Ross. It was a steal. It was less than $30. It was gold, so I did paint it matte black to go with my style and my decor. And I got the matte black sconces to match that I'm hanging on either side. Like I said, these are battery operated lights, so no wiring needed to be done, no electrical work needed to be done, just some rechargeable batteries if you want, and the remote that the lights come with. Okay, here are the lights installed. I didn't put the actual light bulbs in yet because I need to charge the batteries, but you get the gist of what it would look like. And then I don't know if I showed the wall before I put the table back. So you can see how I outline the outlet. And the reef is inside just because we had a storm last night. All right, so now we're going to decorate my entryway table. This table was actually unfinished and I stained it cypress, men wax cypress, and a transparent wax. You can get full coverage or transparent. And I'm going to start adding my decor. So I have a set of frames that I'm using and then 2 vases that I actually also picked up from Ross and use the paint and baking soda combination to give it a more ceramic look. So I added some candlesticks as well as some faux books just to give it some texture and depth with various heights. So this is how it looks, but something's missing. So here in the bigger frame is going to be a portrait of the house. Of course, I'm not going to put that on YouTube because you know what my house looked like and the address is on it. So that's what's going to be in a big frame with the Eiffel Tower. We live at a lake, so I got a picture of a lake printed from Amazon that I thought was beautiful and something that could go year round regardless of the season since it's evergreens. And then these faux books are actually storage compartments. So I love the idea of being able to have a place to add some extra things as well as something that was decorative. And then I didn't put the greenery in. So let me go ahead and add the greenery to the vase and this will be all done. All right, much better. I was like, something's missing. So it was the greenery. I'm like, there's some color missing. On the bottom are 2 baskets again for storage that I also got from Amazon. There you go. You're welcome. So yeah, so now we're all done, nice and simple. You can add extra decorative features for seasons or holidays, but I love how this looks, nice and simple and warm, cozy, welcoming, clean, all of the above. Love how this space turned out. Okay, here is the finished space. I did purchase a runner to put here in addition to the doormat. Well, not in addition to, along with the doormat to see which one I liked. Unfortunately, I did not like the runner itself, but I did like the runner being in the space instead of the doormat because the doormat just seems so small there, but the next size up would be too big. Hopefully you can hear me. So that would not work to have a bigger one there. So I'm still on a hunt. And this one, I don't think this one, because I do love the way this rug looks. It will definitely camouflage the dirt. So I don't remember what happened with this one with the runner. I think the runner was too wide. But I think I'm going to give it a try just because the space will look so much better with a runner here. Okay, so let's have one more look at this finished space before we head outside. Now this did take me a few days to do. Here's Cosmo enjoying our new rug. This was not something I did in a weekend. However, this could definitely be a weekend job. It's just with me, I do a little here, a little there. So some of the clips that you're seeing actually came after I did the outside. So let's jump into the outside area now. So this is the before. These are the plants that were there from the builder when they had the landscaping done. So I just wanted to show you what it looked like before. So this is last year around July or August when things were still looking good. Okay, here's what the front of the house is looking like now. So I replanted, well not replanted, I swapped out the 3 red plants that you just saw in that previous clip. And I want to hang 2 plant pots. So I have those 2 to hang. I added these to this planter. Hopefully they will do well in here because they're supposed to be in the ground. So hopefully that will work out well with them in there and they will become large. But next year I will probably find a spot to put them actually into the ground. And these are pucks of blue. When they actually bloom, they have a purple flower. So I'm doing like all purple and the hot pink magenta out front because our crepe and myrtle is like a fuchsia color. So I need to fix the fiddle leaf tree that got pulled out of its pot, switch out the wreath and the mat for spring now that Easter is over. I did have all of this pressure wash 2 weeks ago. With the pollen, you can't tell, so I'm not going to pressure wash it for the sake of this video. I will wait until we're done with that yellow green pollen before I do it again, because it literally, as soon as it got pressure washed, the next day it was back to everything being yellow. So that's why it looks like that. Over here I planted a white hydrangea, so that's what that little bud is, and I did the same thing on the opposite side of the house to make it symmetrical. So hopefully that will do well, and it should be full by next year. What else? Oh, and then I have all the pine needle to replace it. So the next clip of the front, the pine needle will be down, and hopefully I will have those 2 planters, hanging planters, hung up there for you all to see in this video. So that's it for the front of the house. And here is the space with the new pine needles. It looks just so much better. With the added pine needles, even without the color in the actual bed, it looks so fresh and brand new and makes the space look new, alive. Here is the doorway with the change mat and that wreath. Like I said, this was actually filmed before I finished the inside. We had a storm come through, as you can see, with some of the debris around. Okay, so here is the final look with the baskets. I think it looks so pretty. So happy I decided to have the hanging baskets there. Really adds just a little color and softness to the front of the house. And here is the front bed. We had a big storm last night, so that's that. That's it. That is how my entryway and front porch turned out. I hope you enjoyed it. I love the way that those two spaces look. I love that that's what's going to welcome me when I come home every day or before I leave the house every day. I hope you loved it. If so, please make sure you give this video a thumbs up. I really enjoy having you join me at home today. So if you're not subscribed, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I would love to have you join me here at home every week. I'm changing over to Friday uploads, so make sure you adjust your calendar so that you are here with me every Friday to watch a new video, whether it's me tackling these projects in my home to customize my builder's grade home, or if it's me giving you some great advice on how to design from interior designers. Again, thank you for joining me, and I'll see you all real soon in a new video. Bye.
Appalachian sunrise meets my